life's calling, to be there in the land and to serve the Jewish people. Like this was, and more than that, to be a part of what the prophets have spoken about 2,000 years ago, to be there to help these guys. And this thing, it
Tell
just
us about
grabbed
the
my heart.
rabbi. You were telling us this morning also about the rabbi, or a couple of rabbis.
Mm-hmm.
Or, when you first got there, the whole here are these Americans, American Christians who come to live in Israel and come to work as farmers in the middle of these Jewish people who've come, either grew up there or they've come back from somewhere around the world, as the Bible says that the Jewish people would do, come back to the land of Israel. So they were looking at you guys.
Looking at us a little cross-eyed at first.
Yeah, like, what are you doing here? What do you want? What are you trying to accomplish?
Exactly. What's going on behind the scenes here? Exactly what's going on.
So
now,
it took you a while to build their trust, right?
It did. It took a long time to regain that trust, and we're still at a place of regaining trust.
But you've had a couple of different rabbis say, hey, we're glad you're here.
Absolutely, and it's been amazing to see that, because here we are in the Mount of Blessing and throughout Samaria.
That's the name of the place where you live.
That's where we live.
Mount of Blessing.
This is one of the places that we house volunteers. We're in Psagot and in Dolev and several other places in Samaria. But to have these religious guys, support you in what you're doing, to come and serve, it's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle to have their support.
Now, do you guys do anything like take people who want to come to Israel and work alongside with you for a short period of time?
We absolutely do. We have the Harvest 2013 coming up here pretty.
Harvest?
Literal harvest.
What are you going to be harvesting?
What's that?
What are you going to be harvesting?
We're going to be harvesting grapes.
Okay.
The vineyards are...
How do you do that?
Oh, it's easy. You don't even have to be a farmer to do this.
Yeah, you say it's easy. And then people get over there and they say, hey, ain't as easy as Josh said it was on the radio. What do you do? How do you harvest?
It's not too hard. You take a pair of scissors in your hand. You take the cluster of grapes, you clip it and throw it in a bucket.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
And then the big strong guys go along behind you and haul the crates around.
You're going to be doing this
all day. You're talking about Hayuvel has harvested over 1,000 tons of produce off the mountains of Samaria.
So you're cutting grapes, and they come in clusters, like you say. So you just cut them and
put them in the bucket, and we have these huge tubs we can throw them into. And
are you toting the bucket as you cut?
You're toting the bucket along as you go.
Okay, so it's work.
It's work.
Yeah, but
it's not too bad.
So you're going to be over there, and when is this now?
This starts in August, September, and October. There's a 10-week option to come in, all the way down 10 weeks to 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks, you can come in for 2 weeks or 10 weeks.
That's right. 3 weeks, 6 weeks.
How much does it cost?
You're looking at around, probably for a plane ticket, you never know, depends on what part of the country you're from, $1,200, something like that.
Yeah.
On a decent ticket. And then you're looking at around that for the housing and stay.
$1,200 for what? 2 weeks or a month or what?
Yeah,
about $1,200.
It equals out to be about $350 a week.
$350 a week to pay for your
food,
room
housing,
and board.
transportation.
Where do you stay?
That's the cool part. Is in the Mount of Blessing. This is one of the places we'll be at this year, which is probably the most amazing.
I don't know. They got like.
They have these they call them caravans. It's like a mobile home, but they place these things in. And you have 10 people to a caravan.
Is that right near your land or where you live?
That's right there where we are.
How many can you take at one time?
We had 200 people there last year.
At one time?
We had 150, I believe. So
at one time. So do they go? Do you go pick them up at the airport?
We get them at the airport. We pick everybody up and we have a great time there. So.
Wow, man!
It's incredible. We invite everybody.
Okay,
it's an exciting experience to come love,
can they go to your
website
bless. To find out more?
They can absolutely go to the website.
Okay, the website is zionsake.com. 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 Joshua Waller has been our guest in studio. Fascinating, man.
It's exciting.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming in and sharing with us.
Wow, it's good to be here.
Go pick those grapes.
And everybody else come join me if you feel like it.
He needs some help, people. Go join him. We'll be back after the news. Can't join us on the radio? You can get us on the internet at afr.net. All right, Joshua.